Okay, today I'd like to take you to have a look at the VirtualBox of SoSimple. This afternoon I have already done that, but I'd like to go through this virtual machine again. Okay, of course, the first step would be to discover or identify the IP address of the target. And we simply use the net discover utility to do this. Okay, now we have already identified the IP address of target. And as a professional pen tester, we can make a note of that. Okay. And we copy the command result here. And next step, we needed to do port scanning and also service scanning. And this can be done by use the famous tool, which is known as an app. And we will do the comprehensive scan and also use the ON parameter to output to this file. Okay. And now Nmap is starting to make scanning. Okay, the scanning is completed very quickly. And we also make a note of this. Okay, done. And as you can see from this Nmap scanning result, the target has two open ports, which are 22 and 80. And 22 runs SSH service, which is not vulnerable for this version, which is 8 to 8.2. And another port is 80, which is running HTTP. And the HTTP or 840 will be our focus for the next step. Because this is the HTTP, so we can fire up the Firefox to browse this port. We simply input the IP address of the target in the browser. Okay, this displayed the one picture so simple, and we needed to check the source code of this page. Okay, there is one comment which says, "Hi, nothing obvious here at the bottom of the source code. Just look forward." Okay, it's fine. Now we move forward to see whether there is robots file for this port. Okay, nothing found for the robots file. It's okay. And now we needed to use the Nicotode tool to identify the technologies which the web uses. And we simply configure the IP address of the target. and the Nicto begin to do its work. And when it's done, I will come back to you. Oh, it took. Why? It took a very long time. What is this? Oh, no web server found. Oh, sorry. My bad. I misconfigured the IP address of the target. Oh, because I feel a bit nervous. This is my first time to make a video. I put the IP address again. Okay, now the Nicto 2 quickly displays some information about the target. Yes, the server is Apache. The version is 2.4.42, which is not vulnerable, as I know. And also display some more information about the header or the allowed methods of HTTP. It doesn't seem much useful for us. Maybe we need to do the directory scanning or emulation. Let's go to the working directly again. And my favorite tool to scan the directory is GoBuster. And we simply input the URL of the target and also specify the word list to use. And this is my frequent word list to use: directory, medium, and also I want to specify the extension of the file. Okay, go ahead. Oh, it simply and very quickly output one very interesting directory, which is WordPress, which is very needed to pay attention for us. Okay, maybe we can manually browse this directory first, and at the same time net the GoBuster to run. Okay, Nicto has completed scanning. Nothing interesting here. Okay, it's fine. Let's go over to the GoBuster. Nothing more is found beside the WordPress directory. Okay, now we come back to the WordPress. Okay, this page shows you the very classic WordPress. It's down, and we click View Page Source to see whether there is interesting information for us. Okay, nothing. It's fine. Maybe next step we needed to use the WP scan tool to scan this WordPress directory to see whether we can find out the username or vulnerable plugin. Okay, and we define the URL. And we need to put the directory, otherwise it cannot to identify this as a WordPress site. And we need to specify parameter to get the username and the plugin information. Okay, hit enter, let's go. Yeah, do you want to update now? No, I do not want to do this right now. Oh, I think we cannot get more information from GoBuster. It's okay. We have already found out the WordPress, which is very important directory. Okay, the web scan has already done. Yeah, very interesting information displayed on the screen. Has already identified the username as admin and the max. Of course, always normally the admin is administrator, and this is our target. And also, these two has already identified two plugins. The first one is a simple cut solution, and second one is social warfare. Okay, very good. Maybe now the first thing I can do is to look for the password or make brute forcing for the admin user. Okay, and still use the same tool, WP scan, and specify the target URL and specify the username and also the word list. And I'd like to use the locule. Okay, let's go. Now the WP scan has begun to perform password attack on user admin. I like this feature or function of the WP scan tool. In many scenarios, this tool can give us very wonderful result. And then after we get the username and the password, and then we can log in the admin of the WordPress portal, and then we can upload the shell, which is the initial foothold. Okay, let this run, and to know whether these two can make a brute forcing for us. Okay, let this run, and when it's finished, I will get back. Okay, and at the same time, I make a copy to make a note here. Okay, I give up the password brute forcing after almost 15 minutes. So maybe we need to turn our head to another method, which WScan has already identified. I mean the plugin social welfare, and the version is 3.5 and 0. And I have already made a search over internet and have already found out this exploit code, and this code is remote code execution, which is the Python code. Okay, it's good. Now we just download this code. Okay, done. Now we can move to this Python code to our working directory, and we can have a look at this code. Okay, we needed to specify the target, and also we needed to specify the payload URI. So how to make use of this code? And we can make a search on that. And this page, okay, this page shows us how to use this code. Okay, the proof of concept: create a payload file and host it on location accessible by a target website. Payload content is like this. Okay, and visit this URL, and the content of this file will be returned. Okay, good. So we need firstly create this file. We can copy that to okay, we do not need to change anything. Fine. What? Yeah, we have already created this payload.txt, and then we need to use Python HTTP module to set up the web server, and then okay, now the web server is running, and then we can open up another tab. We can change over to another tab and execute this Python code. Maybe we can change the name to this one for easy memory. Good, remember well. And then we can, this is because this is the Python 2 code, and we specify the URL. Which is our payload URI, which is our Kali Linux. And the port is 8000, and the file is payload.txt. Okay, let's go. No, unexpected status received. What's happened? Why? Maybe we miss the flash, right? Okay. Exciting. We can get the result. We can get the content of the password file on the target. You can see we can get the username, two user Max and Steven besides the root. Okay, the next thing we need to try to get the shell, right? So we need to create another payload file. And okay, maybe we can use to get the cheat sheet reverse shell cheat. Okay, maybe we can copy this one to this mouse pad, and we change IP address to our Kali Linux IP address, which is 2016, and the port we can change it to 45s, and we can copy that, and we create another payload. System and copy this, and we need to what's wrong? Okay, quotation. Let me check the file. Okay, great. And now we can set up the listener by NC2. Okay. Maybe we need to open up another tab. Go to our my bad. And maybe we can copy this command here to see whether this is working. Okay, unexpected status received. So what's wrong? Oh, sorry. Again, I missed the slash. Then again, send the payload to system. And go to our listener. Okay, great. We have already got the shell. Very exciting. Okay, check our ID and to do some local emulation. Oh, to user. Okay. Oh, there is SSH directory. Can we go into this directory? Let's try it. Great. We can go there. Okay. Here are the SSH private key and the public key. And we have privilege to read the private key. Great. And now we just copy this private key. And then in our Kali Linux, and create the file ID and copy the content here, right and quick. Okay, and change mode, and then we can log in the user of Max. Great. Great. Now we have already successfully logged in as Max. The first thing we do some local emulation. Okay, we got the first flag. We can copy that. Make a note here. And then, oh, here is one directory, this is maybe, what's this? Way to password. Haha, you wish. This rabbit hole. Hahaha. Nothing. Rubbish key, not a private key. Okay. It's fine. The rabbit key hole. Okay, rabbit. Aha. Okay. It's fine. We have already got the first user flag. And another file, it is personal. Okay. Oh, we got this. What's this? What's this? This is in base 46 code. Aha, it's not easy. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Now we sudo. Oh, great. We can run this command as user Steven. So how to get the privilege of Steven? Maybe we can search on this website. Service command service. Okay, sudo. Okay, we can make use of this procedure to make lateral movement. Okay, sudo specify user Steven service, paste here. Great, we have already got the shell of Steven. Now to know whether there is interesting information. Okay, we got the second user flag. Great. Okay, very great. Now maybe we can make a check again by input sudo. Okay, we can run as root, and we do not need the password to run this file. Okay, so where is this file? Okay, cannot access this file. No such file or directory. So we needed to create this file. We can go to the opt directory. Oh, well, even we do not even have the directory of tools. Okay, no problem. Tools. Go to tools directory, and then we can set up we can create this file. And to get the root, maybe we can just use this one, redirect to this file name. Okay, good. Now we have already got the file done, and cut this file to make sure everything is fine. Okay, good. Now we can use sudo, and no need to specify the root, and we just copy the command with the full path. Oh, command not found. Interesting. Why? Okay, we needed to add executable privilege for this file. And then we run this command again. Okay, good, great. Now we have already got the root shell. And now we go to the root directory. Needs the file. Yeah, we got the flag, the final flag. Great. Okay, we have already completed this virtual machine of So Simple, which the procedure is a bit straightforward, which involves the enumeration, involves the privilege escalation techniques. And I hope this video will be helpful for you. And if it did, please subscribe to my channel and also click bell to get the notification. I will upload more video on this series of penetration testing. Thank you. Thank you for your time.